name's Ethan, and that is Maddie behind the camera. The audience could introduce themselves.
I'm Connor.
I'm Harley.
Miguel.
Riley.
Nolan.
Cam.
Hi, my name's Ethan, and there was a glitch in the system, but we're still all here. So I'm going to continue with my presentation and the intro. The NCAA, the National Collegiate Athletic Association, is an organization built around college sports, keeping the laws and regulations together, that making sure every athlete crosses every T, dots every I, and what sports are in regards of that. Football, volleyball, lacrosse, soccer, baseball. Name any sport, the NCAA has it. Schools vary. Now, like I said, they have to cross every T, dot every I. If not, they can miss seasons, certain games, title games. Now, what I'm talking about today is very important, and it's blooming. It's a blooming problem. NIL deals. Now, here's why I think college athletes should not receive these deals and endorsements. Now, let's start off, because some of you guys may not know, some of you will. What is NIL? Now, it stands for name, image, and likeness. What this truly means is, if a college athlete gets a brand deal, if a brand reaches out, or a certain store, anything you can name, reaches out to a player, says, I want to sponsor you, I want to pay you to promote my brand. These college athletes are allowed to do it, and there's no limit on how much they can pay. Cars, clothes, like I'll mention here, beauty brands. They are able to offer all these opportunities and benefits, and even more, jobs, family jobs, and opportunities, cars, houses, housing. It's a big problem. Now let's talk about current NIL deals within pro and college sports. Let's start off Jared McCain. He's a guard from Duke, but now he is a professional for the 76ers. Now, currently he has a contract with beauty and nail polish brand Sally Hansen. Let's move on to the next. Caleb Williams, former USC quarterback, now plays pro quarterback in the NFL for the Chicago Bears. So over the course of his time at USC, summed up, he accumulated deals worth over $10 million. Jackson Dart, Ole Miss quarterback, current Ole Miss quarterback. He recently signed an NIL deal with Dick's Sporting Goods. And very popular, Arch Manning. He signed an NIL deal with EA Sports, College Football 25 that just got released, to just be featured in the game. Now, all that sounds charming and good, but here's why NIL did not work in the past. And let's explain two examples of some problems that happened. Let's start off, Reggie Bush played for USC. In 2006, the NCAA launched an investigation of Reggie Bush possibly breaking the NCAA NIL deals or the rules and the regulations at the time. He broke them suspectedly at the time. And this was endorsements from USC, pretty much saying, if you come here, we will pay you money, we will give your family housing, we will give them jobs. Please come here. We will offer all those benefits. Just please come here. Move on to Cam Newton, former QB at Auburn and Panthers quarterback. There was a scandal between Mississippi State and Cam Newton. So after he left Florida, he was deciding where to go. Now Mississippi State emailed him, called him, and supposedly said, we will give you between $120,000 to $180,000 just to sign with us. But I found out that there was nothing suspected going on, and he didn't break any rules or regulations. But there was a theory that that was going on. Now, all in all, should college athletes keep receiving these NIL deals and endorsements? No. Here's why. They already have the national spotlight. They are already on D1 programs of any sport, doesn't matter. They're on D1 very athletic teams, organizations. So they're already on TV. They're already being filmed. Hundreds of thousands of people go to these sports games just to see them, just to learn from them, because they are talented. TV deals are being made from different organizations just so people can watch these players play. Now, it also brings tougher competition. Various schools have very good athletic players of different kind of backgrounds. They play each other, and one comes out on top. But it's way tougher competition than JUCO, high school, D3 and D2 organizations. Now, these D1 programs and organizations also have great resources. They have great coaches, you name it, dieting coaches, assistant coaches that have so much knowledge and come with a great background and resume. Just the knowledge itself gives these players already the step up and the benefit to play better, to treat themselves better. Now, D1 programs also have great and up-to-date facilities, practice facilities, medical training facilities, healing facilities, a great weight room, brand new, all from this money that these organizations accrue. Now, let's think about the other side of the screen. Let's think about the viewers. Why is it bad for the viewers? Now, college interests are only based on which college pays them the most. It's not even fair. Say a recruit, five-star recruit, comes out of high school, and Alabama, their coach, says, hey, I will pay you hundreds of thousands of dollars to come here. But another D1 program like Alabama wants them to come there, but they don't have the money for it. Now these players are going to start flocking towards these programs. They're going to bring them these deals, endorsements at a higher price. Where's competition? Like I said before, these very athletic, very rich D1 programs now have the money to bring in all of these high school players and all these transfers with all this money. All the great players are going there. So that leaves the lower developed D1 schools with good people, very athletic people, but not as many. So now the competition is from legendary to great. Now that brings less viewership as well, because now it's great team versus low team. And if that's repeatedly happening, who would want to see that? Now, like I said, it's unfair because now there are so many great players stacked on a great roster playing decent teams. Now, it's just unfair. It's great against okay. Now, will the NCAA reverse this deal? Nope. And I hope from here on out, the viewers, such as yourself, know more about NIL and what it brings to the table and why it is such a catastrophic event that is happening in college sports. Thank you.